All right, everyone. So we have the Pixel 7 Pro in the house. First and foremost, this is a gift from Google. So shout out to Google and Team Pixel for actually sending this out. I really appreciate you guys. Very, very grateful that we can get this device in for review. Of course, all of my opinions and everything on this device is going to be authentically mine. They didn't pay me or anything. They just went ahead and sent this out as a gift. So I appreciate you guys. Love you guys in Team Pixel, and we're just gonna go ahead and get into this. Now, we actually did have an unboxing earlier, and you guys can go ahead and check that out on my Instagram. Very, very lavish type of unboxing. We had like a mirror and some other cool stuff in there, and of course we got the watch. If you guys pay attention to my Instagram, not sure if you do, but again, go follow it. But we have the Pixel 7 Pro right here in our beautiful, beautiful snow color. Very, very sexy phone right here. This is going to be a great phone for the people that want to, I don't know, match their phone with their outfit. We have silver and white and black, of course, on the cameras. But inside the box, we don't have much. We have our data transferring tool. We have our data cable. We have our safety and warranty information inside of here. And of course, we have our SIM ejector tool right there. So that's all you got in the box. Pretty plain Jane right here. We don't have a wall charger, so that kind of sucks. Another thing about this device, however, is that this device is really, really glossy on the back. So if you don't get something like a white that, you know, kind of hides fingerprints, if you get like the black one or the obsidian, the one that's a little bit darker, you guys are going to be able to see the fingerprints on the back. So make sure to get like a clear case or something like that if you don't want that happening. I feel like most people wear a case anyway, so it's not too big of an issue. But back of the phone, of course, we have our camera lenses right here. Our main one is going to be our 50 megapixel wide camera. Secondary is going to be your 12 megapixel ultra wide. And of course, we have our last one right here, which Google is touting this year because it has a 5 times optical zoom. It's going to be our 48 megapixel telephoto camera, and this is actually going to go up to 5 times, as I said before, and then 30 times with our digital. So they've worked a lot on the software with that camera, and of course it looks a lot different from the others right there. And of course we have our LED flash, we have our Google emblem on the back, and that's pretty much all we have. Very plain Jane. Love this color though. In real life, you guys are going to absolutely love this color. Very, very sexy color. Right side of the phone, we have our volume up and down button, and no, these aren't white accents. I know a lot of people were asking that in other people's videos, but if you go ahead and tilt that up, you guys are going to see that it is actually silver. But it's kind of cool that it gives you that type of illusion right there. Don't know if they meant to do that, but I think that's still pretty cool. Bottom of the phone, of course, we have a USB Type-C port. We also have our speakers right here. This is, of course, going to have stereo speakers. Left side of the phone, we have our SIM tray, of course, and top of the phone, it looks like we have our band right here, and this does do 5G millimeter wave as well as sub 6 on this device. So that's cool. And we also have our noise canceling mic right next to that. So we already have the device booted up. As you guys can see, I think the display looks great. It is going to be set at 1920 1080p when you boot it up. So I would definitely go to the settings, and after that go to display, and we are going to go to, of course, our screen resolution. It's set by default to 1080p, so make sure to change it to 1440 to get the full resolution, or leave it at 10, whatever your preference is. And of course, we have that beautiful curved display. Now, this is going to be a curved display. It looks like it isn't head on, but we have that little curve right there. So if you guys don't really care for curved displays and you like flat displays more, I don't think you guys are going to be ticked off by this one at all. It's very, very subtle. We also have some minimal bezels on here. Bezels aren't too bad. I would say they're pretty close to the S22 Ultra. So not too much of a bezel on here. I really, really do like the screen on this as well. I think the colors and everything are great. The wallpapers that they put on here don't do this phone justice. I don't know why I came out of the gate with this phone with this wallpaper on, and it didn't show the beauty of the display. As you guys can see, I kind of had like one of the worst wallpapers on there, but they have some other cool wallpapers on there. Of course, you know, my favorite place to actually go ahead and find wallpapers is Wally. Really, really love Wally, so go ahead and check that out. But getting over that, we're going to get into the camera section right now, and we're going to give you a little bit of a tour. First and foremost, let's go ahead and take a photo though. Very quick shutter speed. Obviously, this is going to be one of the top tier cameras out there in the game right now. And we're going to get into more detail later on that. Obviously, we have our portrait mode. We have our motion for long exposure and action pan. So this is going to be great for sports, you know, cars, if you guys are car spotters, or different things like that. I know a lot of people are getting into the car scene right now, so that may be useful for the car or motorcycle scene to catch your subject right there with the blur around it. I think it just looks epic, so we're gonna test it out later on. And of course we have our night sight, which is one of the fan favorites. Getting into our video, we can shoot at full HD at 60 frames per second, as well as 30 frames per second with HDR, or 4K 30, HDR, or 4K 60. So those are our options for our video recording, and definitely gonna check that out later on. We also have our cinematic mode on here. Basically blurs everything around the subject, and it looks pretty cool. So we're gonna definitely check that out later on. We're gonna give you some samples of what that looks like. Getting into the modes, we have our panorama, photosphere, and our lens, of course, to look up certain objects, like for example a mouse or this phone box. Going down to our drop down menu, of course we have our Wi-Fi, we have our auto rotate, all of that good stuff. We have our wallet application for our Google Pay and all of that. And the great thing about our watch right here is we can actually use Google Pay on this device as well. So that's something that's actually really cool. We have our in-screen or our native screen recorder on here, our nearby share, and some other cool stuff in here as well. And honestly, I've just been liking this this whole setup so far. As you guys can see right there, I have a video pause in the background, and it shows you a little thumbnail of the video right there. I think that's really unique. A lot of other devices don't do that, so that's really cool. We're gonna go ahead and test out the display, see how it looks with a 4K video. The speaker on this device as well is gonna be a little bit more tinier, so that's gonna be replacing the more bassier Pixel 6 Pro or Pixel 6. And Marquez was actually talking about that as well, and I noticed it straight away. But the clarity is what we've actually gained in this. So when you guys are listening to podcasts and things like that on the speaker, it's gonna sound pristine, very crisp. But we're gonna go and check out the display. We're gonna check out the transcript recorder. Actually, let's go ahead and check out the transcript recorder right here before. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go to transcript, but this is very accurate. Hi everyone, my name is Stefan. I'm with TechRight, blah blah. So very accurate, as you guys can see. This may be a quick way to actually write a report or something like that for school, or just keep this in your pocket because you want to record conversations and you're a creep. But as you guys can see, extremely accurate. And of course, last but not least, we're gonna check out the speaker on this device just to give you guys a little bit of a sample. I guess it's not going to do too much for you guys, but we're gonna check that out, as well as the display on this. So here's the speaker. Analyze your phone to your liking. But this is going to be a stock Android type of feel. Again, this has Android 12 as well, and this is going to be upgradable to Android 13 very soon. I'm not sure what operating system we're going to get to go up to. I'm hoping that they have us covered for the next 4 years. And I actually do have live transcript right here on, so you guys can actually go and turn that on, and you don't even have to use closed captions during videos, so that's nice to see. And we're going to go and check out a 4K video, see how this looks, call it a day. But we're going to be doing many more videos on this device, so definitely hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and stay tuned. And of course, as you guys can see, we can go up to 2160 HDR. Beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and zoom this in. Let's take a look at this beautiful display. But that is the new Pixel 7 Pro. I'm loving this phone so far. I'm going to put my main SIM in this and daily drive this, and I think this actually may be my main phone. But obviously we have Android 13 on this device. For the people that don't know, Google gets priority updates, if you guys don't know about that. We also have 12 gigabytes of RAM inside this device, 128 gigabytes of internal storage for the base model. I do believe that goes up to 256 though, so you know, you guys can actually get more memory on this device. But in love with this phone so far. Absolutely love this. Of course, we have the new Tensor G2 chip in this as well. So I'm going to test out the waters with this, play some video games, you know, do some stuff on it, and run some other tests. But hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions or any videos you guys want me to do on the Pixel 7 Pro, the floor is yours in the comment section down below. And let me know what you guys want to see next. But I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and be safe out there. This has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.